The alluring call of the burger, a modern dilemma. Burgers are everywhere in our modern world. They often smell very good as we walk past. They can taste quite good when we eat them. But what happens if burgers are all you eat? This is a serious question many people might ignore. Fast food is certainly quick to get, it is also very easy to find. But is it truly kind to our bodies? This essay explores that potentially risky and unhealthy path. The burger has become a powerful symbol of modern life. It promises satisfaction and it promises it quickly. We see countless advertisements for juicy, tempting burgers. We often see images of happy people eating them. This makes us want them too, naturally. The food industry spends enormous sums of money on this. They want us to buy more of their products. They do not always tell us the full story about the food. Imagine for a moment eating only these burgers for an entire month. Not one single apple, not one refreshing salad. The burger-only challenge week 1, the honeymoon fades. Let us call our brave volunteer Ahmad. Ahmad genuinely loves burgers a lot. He initially thought this challenge would be quite fun. For the first few days, it certainly was. He enjoyed the different tastes of various burgers. He felt full and quite satisfied after each meal. He did not have to spend any time cooking. Life seemed wonderfully easy and delicious for Ahmad. He even posted pictures online, happy with his choice. But by the 4th day, things started to change for Ahmad. The initial excitement he felt began to wear off. Ahmad began to feel a bit sluggish throughout the day. He noticed his energy levels were not stable anymore. He would feel a sudden burst of energy right after eating. Then, soon after, he would crash and feel very tired. This was a new experience for him. He usually had steady energy. He started missing fresh fruits. Ahmad also started experiencing some mild digestive discomfort. He felt bloated much more often than he usually did. The constant intake of bread and meat felt heavy. His stomach felt like it was working overtime constantly. Navigating the greasy path, week 2, the body protests. Week 2 of Ahmad's burger-only diet began in earnest. The problems that started in week 1 did not go away. In fact, they became noticeably worse for him. The sluggishness was now a constant companion. Waking up in the morning felt significantly harder than before. He needed more coffee than usual just to function. His productivity at his work started to dip slightly. He found it increasingly hard to concentrate for long periods. Ahmad's digestive issues also unfortunately intensified during this week. Bloating was a frequent and uncomfortable problem. He also started experiencing painful heartburn, especially after his evening burger. This was particularly bad after his evening meal. The high-fat content was making digestion very difficult. He also noticed he was constipated. This was due to the severe lack of fiber in his diet. Burgers offer very little essential fiber. Fiber is crucial for good digestion. His skin started to show the negative effects too. It looked dull and increasingly oily. He even had a few pimples appear on his face. This was quite rare for him. Deep fried descent week 3, mental fog and physical slump. As Ahmad reluctantly entered the 3rd week, the burger diet's toll became severe. His physical energy was now at an all-time low. He actively avoided any form of physical activity. Even climbing a simple flight of stairs felt like a huge effort. He gained noticeable weight, especially around his stomach area. His clothes started to feel uncomfortably tighter. This was a visible sign of the unhealthy diet. He simply felt heavy all the time. The mental fog he experienced earlier became much denser. Concentrating on his work tasks was a real daily struggle. He found himself making more mistakes at work. His memory also seemed poorer than before. He would forget small things quite easily. This worrying lack of mental clarity was very frustrating. It affected his confidence and his daily interactions. He felt like he was not himself anymore. This was extremely concerning for him. Sleep became another significant problem for Ahmad during week 3. He found it very hard to fall asleep at night. This was despite feeling profoundly tired all day long. When he did manage to sleep, it was not restful. Section 5. The final bite, week 4. The toll becomes clear. The final week, week 4, was undoubtedly the hardest for Ahmad. His physical health had deteriorated quite significantly by this point. He experienced frequent headaches and bouts of dizziness. His joints also began to ache, a new and unwelcome symptom. This was likely due to increased inflammation caused by the poor diet. He felt unwell most of the time now. The simple act of eating a burger now felt like a punishment. He longed for it to end. A visit to the doctor for a checkup, if this were a real experiment, would likely show alarming changes. His blood pressure would probably be considerably higher. His cholesterol levels, especially the LDL or bad cholesterol, would have risen sharply. His blood sugar levels might also be unstable and high. These are all serious risk factors for developing heart disease and diabetes. The doctor would be very concerned. These are not small changes at all. Ahmad's mood was consistently low throughout this final week. He felt deeply lethargic and completely unmotivated to do anything. Section 6. Behind the bun, the science of a burger overload. What happened to Ahmad during his month-long experiment is not surprising to scientists. Fast food burgers are typically very high in calories. They are also exceptionally high in saturated and trans fats. They usually contain a lot of sodium, which is salt, but crucially, they are low in essential nutrients. These include important things like fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Our bodies need these nutrients to function properly every day. Without them, problems arise quickly. The high fat content in burgers contributes directly to weight gain. It also raises the levels of bad cholesterol, or LDL, in the blood. This significantly increases the risk of developing heart disease. Saturated fats can begin to clog arteries over time. Trans fats, which are often found in many processed foods, are particularly harmful. The body struggles to process these unhealthy types of fats. This puts a considerable strain on the liver. It also affects overall cardiovascular health. The high sodium content typically found in burgers leads to high blood pressure. Sodium makes the body retain excess water. This puts extra strain on the heart and blood vessels. Know you've been a good friend. Section 7. 2 plates, 2 destinies. Burger diet versus balanced nutrition. Let's compare Ahmad's burger-only plate with a truly balanced plate. Ahmad's plate consistently had a burger on it. This means it contained refined bread, processed meat, and some sauce. It might have had a single slice of processed cheese. It almost certainly lacked fresh, vibrant vegetables. It was monotonous in color, mostly brown and beige. This plate represents a very narrow range of available nutrients. It is not what the body needs. A balanced plate, however, looks very different from Ahmad's. It is colorful and visually appealing. Ideally, half the plate is filled with various vegetables and fruits. Think of bright greens, rich reds, and vibrant oranges. 1/4 of the plate has whole grains. This could be something like brown rice, quinoa, or whole wheat pasta. The last quarter has lean protein. This could be fish, chicken, beans, or lentils. This plate offers a wide array of essential nutrients for health. The burger-only diet inevitably leads to serious nutrient deficiencies. Ahmad missed out on crucial vitamin C and vitamin A. He also lacked potassium and magnesium, among other minerals. He also missed important antioxidants from colorful plants. Section 8. Reclaiming your plate, a call for conscious eating. Ahmad's fictional story serves as a stark and important warning. It clearly shows the profound impact of an extreme unhealthy diet. While most people do not eat only burgers every day, many consume too much fast food. This can lead to similar health problems over a longer period. It is very important to be mindful of our food choices. We must choose foods that truly nourish our bodies, not just foods that are quick, easy, or cheap. So what are some simple, practical steps towards healthier eating habits? Start by consciously adding more whole foods to your daily diet. Make an effort to eat more fruits and vegetables every single day. Aim for a wide variety of colors on your plate. Choose whole grains instead of refined, processed grains. Opt for brown bread, brown rice, and oats more often. These foods provide valuable fiber and essential nutrients. Small changes can make a big difference. Reduce your regular intake of processed foods and fast food items. Try to cook more of your meals at home. This way, you have complete control over the ingredients. You can use less salt, less sugar, and fewer unhealthy fats. When you do eat out at restaurants, make healthier choices.